Rose, and this is my YouTube channel, Natural Living with Sanana. I'm so glad you're here today because I've got a very important video for you. If you are new here, I share information, tips, and product reviews to help you live a more healthy, sustainable, natural, and non-toxic lifestyle. And today I have a very important video that I think you are going to find very, very helpful, especially as we approach the fall and flu and cold season. The most important thing that we can do to reduce our chances of getting a cold or flu or the coronavirus is to keep our immune system healthy and strong and functioning properly. Yes, we need to wear masks, we need to socially distance, we need to wash our hands, we need to sanitize surfaces and sanitize our hands. But more importantly, we need to make sure that our immune systems are ready and prepared and healthy and strong and ready to fend off any viruses, pathogens, bacteria, anything that we should come into contact with, including the coronavirus. In this video, I will share some of the best practices and vitamins and supplements that you can take in order to keep your immune system strong. As we go into the flu season, we all need to be practicing these strategies so that we can keep our bodies strong and ready. We need to keep our body in optimal condition so that our natural and innate defenses are ready and at their strongest. We'll start with the lifestyle and behavioral practices, and then I will share a research-backed list of vitamins and supplements that you can take to support your immune system. You are not going to want to miss any bit of it. Plus, I will share one unique remedy that you might not even have thought of, and I bet you already have it in your kitchen. So let's get right to it. Oh, and one more thing. I almost forgot, you guys, but I do have a very special offer. If you watch all the way to the end of this video, I will share that discount with you so that if you are interested in purchasing any of these vitamins and supplements to add to your immune support regimen, you will get that special offer and special discount just for you. So stay tuned and watch to the end, and let's get right into it now. Number one on the list of lifestyle and behavioral practices is get good sleep. Rest is really important because it recharges your system and it restores your body. So we need that time to re-energize and refresh and to build our systems. We also know that not enough sleep actually suppresses the immune system and leads to inflammation. Studies have shown that it is really important to actually maintain your usual sleep hours because messing with your circadian rhythm is actually what does contribute to immune system suppression when you're not getting enough regular sleep. So paying attention to that, and especially as we go into the fall and around the time change. So just be really mindful of that. Make sure you're getting lots of good rest and good sleep. Next, we need to make sure that we're drinking plenty of water. Water hydrates us, it keeps all of our systems functioning properly, and so that things are flowing well in our body, like your blood. And your blood is what brings all of the cells, especially your immune cells, to the areas that they need to go. So staying hydrated is really important. It also hydrates your respiratory system, your nasal passages, and those areas need to be on the ready should a virus or a bacteria come along. So it's really important to drink half your body weight in ounces every day, at least, to stay well hydrated and keep your blood circulation and your respiratory system healthy and ready to fend off any pathogens. Proper hydration also keeps your elimination system functioning properly so that you can excrete any invaders that might be coming along or toxins that are entering your body that you need to eliminate as well. So hydration is very important. Drink plenty of water. Eating a healthy diet is number 3. It's really important to eat lots of healthy fruits and vegetables. They have so many vitamins and nutrients that are important to your overall health. And then, secondly, the most important thing about eating a healthy diet is to support a healthy digestive system. A healthy immune system actually starts in the gut. So that's why it's so important to take care of our gut and to eat really healthy. We need to minimize processed foods and really be thinking about eating foods that are healthy for your microbiome. Fermented foods are really good. Kombucha, kimchi, things like sauerkraut, any of those types of foods can really help to nourish the probiotics and the microbiome inside of your body, which in turn supports the immune system. So eat a healthy diet. The next two are related to eating a healthy diet and what we ingest. So number 4 is to minimize alcohol consumption. And you want to minimize alcohol consumption not only because it can lead to inflammation, but again, drinking alcohol can upset the gut biome and it can damage cells not only in the gut, but also in the lungs and in the entire respiratory system. So if we're thinking about colds and flus and how we can be the healthiest possible to fight those off, we really need to be taking care of both of these systems. Alcohol consumption has actually been linked to pneumonia and other pulmonary diseases. And I want to let you know, guys, that I have put a lot of links in the description that go deeper into each of these areas. So if you are looking for further information or any of the research that backs up what I'm sharing with you today, then definitely check out the description. You can dive in a little deeper if that is of interest to you. So we've got just a couple more lifestyle choices and then we'll get right to that bonus tip. So number 5 is reduce sugar intake. And of course, we all know that reducing sugar intake is important to our overall and general health. So it's not a bad idea to do that anyway. But sugar also can inhibit your body's ability to fight off any invaders. And again, it can disrupt the gut biome and also cause inflammation. And really, we want to just reduce anything in our lives that can cause inflammation, which leads us right to number 6, which is reduce stress. The main reason we want to reduce stress is because it can also lead to inflammation. In addition to that, chronic stress can lead to immune function dysregulation. Reducing stress as much as possible is going to be really supportive to your immune system. And last but not least is number 7, get plenty of exercise. Now, I don't mean super strenuous exercise because that can actually be stressful, but we need to get moderate, good, regular exercise. Exercise increases circulation and it actually reduces stress. It even raises the levels of infection-fighting white blood cells and antibodies. Exercise promotes cardiovascular and pulmonary health in general. So it's just really important when you are supporting your immune system and trying to keep your immune system at its healthiest and preparing your body for the flu season and what it might be exposed to. So that's it. Those are your 7 behavioral and lifestyle strategies to help keep your immune system strong and healthy. If you are enjoying this information, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, like this video, because liking this video helps to ensure that more people get this important information. And the more people we get this out to, the stronger we will all be and the better able we will all be at fighting flu, cold, and the coronavirus this season. Make sure that you share this with anyone that you think might appreciate this information too, or anyone that you know that really needs it. And if you love this type of information, hit subscribe and the little bell so that you get notified every time a new episode like this comes out. So now let's get right to the bonus tip. The bonus tip is have a shot of apple cider vinegar every single morning. Apple cider vinegar is one of those fermented foods It supports the digestive system and the gut microbiome. It stimulates digestion, and it also contains important probiotics and prebiotics to support overall gut health. So you can take as little as a teaspoon, I believe, helps. I take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar every single morning. You can put it in warm water. You can just slug it if you want to. It's pretty strong, so be careful if you do that. But I usually put it in a cup of tea, a hot tea that I like lemon ginger, and I will even add a little bit of fresh lemon juice to it as well. And that is my morning tonic. And I swear, guys, this is really helpful at keeping colds and flus at bay. I don't really get sick very often, and I think apple cider vinegar is part of the reason that I stay so healthy. And two more things about apple cider vinegar is that it does have antimicrobial properties. That's why we use it for cleaning. We use it to clean surfaces all the time because it has those antimicrobial properties. And it also breaks up mucus. So it can be really good in helping your body just stay healthy, ready, and armed should an invader come along. So apple cider vinegar, that's your bonus tip for today. So now let's talk about the best vitamins and supplements that you can take to support your immune system. Now, I want to let you know that I did get a little bit of information about these supplements from my good friend and colleague, Dr. JJ Pursell. And I've put a link to her website. She also wrote a few books, and I have a link in the description to those as well. And I own two of them, and I can share them with you here. One is The Woman's Herbal Apothecary, a super good book about women's health and remedies for hormone imbalance, beauty and longevity, and creating calm in your life. 200 natural remedies. So super good book. They're just beautifully written. The drawings are beautiful. The photography is beautiful. I just love these books. They're great to have around as a reference. And then the other book is a more general book. It's called The Herbal Apothecary, 100 Medicinal Herbs and How to Use Them. Techniques for making teas, tinctures, salves and syrups, and treatments for common health concerns. So super good books. And like I said, I have a link for those in the description as well. So be sure to check those out too when you get a chance. So first off on the supplement list is vitamin C. Now we all know that vitamin C is so important. It's an antioxidant and it's really important to immune function. My two favorite vitamin C's right now are this Quicksilver liposomal vitamin C. The liposomal vitamin C contains phospholipids, and the phospholipids actually help to promote better absorption of the vitamin C. It helps to get the vitamin C to the cells where it needs to go in order to do its work of boosting our immune system and promoting cellular health. So this is one of my favorites right now. You just take a teaspoonful of it. It's 1,000 milligrams. You take a teaspoonful. I do it first thing in the morning. You have to do it before, at least 10 minutes before food. So I just take it first thing in the morning, slosh it around my mouth, and then you swallow it after 30 seconds. It's pretty simple. It tastes great. It's not yucky. I've tried some of the other liposomal vitamin C's, and those are a little strange. Quicksilver has it down. They've got a really great liposomal vitamin C. So I really love this product. And then the other product that we've been using a lot of here is the C Complete Powder by Innate Formulas. And this is a super good vitamin C to support the immune system. It actually contains ascorbic acid as well as calcium ascorbate, magnesium ascorbate, and potassium ascorbate. And the ascorbates are super important for immune function as well. In addition to all of that, this contains 20 milligrams of quercetin. And quercetin is known to be antiviral. So that makes this formula super important for cold and flu season. And this is a powder, so you just use 1 scoop. It gives you 1,000 milligrams, and you can do this later in the day, in the evening. I take this in the morning and this once in the evening. Vitamin C is water soluble, so it actually can flush out of your system pretty quickly and easily, and we need to be replenishing it on a regular basis. And right now, when we need our immune systems to be at their strongest, it's great to be taking a couple thousand milligrams each day. So that's what I've been doing, and that's why I love this. It's an orange flavor. It's basically like an emergency or something like that, but the nice thing is it's in a recyclable container and you don't have all those extra packages to throw out each time you're opening and pouring those into your water. So I really love this product for that reason. Next on the list is vitamin D. It's very, very critical to immune support. And you may have even heard in the news that people who have come down with coronavirus and have ended up in the hospital have often had vitamin D deficiency. And that could be part of the reason that they have gotten more sick. So if we can keep our vitamin D levels up through this time period, then we are going to be in much better shape. If you haven't been tested for vitamin D levels, it's a good idea to talk to your practitioner, to your healthcare provider, to see if they can test your vitamin D levels, because 50% of Americans actually have low vitamin D. So it's a really important supplement for so many reasons. And if you live in the Pacific Northwest like I do, or anywhere in the northern part of the country where we don't get quite as much sun, then it's pretty common to have a lower vitamin D level. Now this one I really like by Nutribiogenesis. It's a vitamin D3 K2 emulsion. So it's drops, you just take a drop twice a day. You may or may not know that vitamin D is also very important to bone health. K2 actually helps the vitamin D do its work and bring the calcium to the cells. So this combination is super good for bone health as well as your immune health. So this is a super important supplement in the immune support regimen. Next up is vitamin A. Vitamin A has actually been called the anti-infective vitamin because it plays such a big role in immune functioning. Vitamin A keeps skin and cells in the mucosa healthy, including the mucosa in our airways. And our airways are the first line of defense against microbes. Now, one thing that you want to be careful of with vitamin A is if you are pregnant. So if you are pregnant before taking vitamin A, just make sure that you check with your healthcare provider and they can help you decide whether it would be a good supplement or not. And if you do have any questions about taking any of these supplements, they all are over the counter, but it is a good idea to talk to your healthcare provider if you do have any questions or think that you need a professional opinion before starting to take any of them. And the other thing that you need to know about supplements and vitamins in general is that they are not regulated by the FDA. And so because of that, it is really important to make sure that you're taking very high quality supplements. All of the supplements that I recommend are professional grade. They are used by doctors and naturopaths because they are high quality, they're tested, and they are studied to make sure that what they say is in the supplement is actually in the supplement. So be careful about where you buy your supplements. The drugstore may not be the best place because, again, they're not necessarily professional grade supplements. So be aware of that, friends. Next up on our list is mushrooms. Mushrooms have been known for centuries to support the immune system. This is the Myco5 Defense. I actually really like this supplement. I've been taking it for a while now, and it has some really great mushroom species in it. And one thing that it says right here on the bottle is that it helps support cellular protection, immune vigilance, and immune function. Mushrooms support the development and the activity of macrophages and lymphocytes. And macrophages are what eats up the bad cells. So we really want to make sure that our macrophages are working properly in our bodies to kill off anything, to fight off anything that we don't want in our body. So I really like this Myco 5 Defense. It's a super good supplement. And then the other one that we've been taking is My Community. It's Host Defense, and they've got a great mushroom supplement. This one actually has more variety in it. And so what I've been doing is just going back and forth between these two so that my body gets a good variety of all the great species of mushrooms. And again, I'll have information in the description that describes in more detail how all of these supplements help your immune system and what the research has said about them. Next up is a good probiotic. We've talked a lot about supporting gut health, and taking a probiotic is just a really important way to do that. So this is one of my favorites. This is Innate Flora 5014. It's a good clinical strength probiotic. I've been taking it for years now, and I really like the results. Next up is the mineral zinc. Zinc is very important to immune system functioning and is involved in almost all aspects of the immune system. So we certainly can't leave it out. And it's also really good to take when you are sick. So if you do happen to come down with something, a lot of these supplements you will just continue taking. So this is one of my favorite zinc supplements. This is a 15 milligram dose, and zinc can cause you to feel a little bit nauseous when you take it. So the nice thing about this one is it's a little bit of a lower level of zinc and doesn't tend to cause that gastrointestinal upset. So I really like this one. The other one that I've been taking is the Zinc Supreme. It also includes some B vitamins in it. It can make me just a little bit nauseous, so it's important to take it with food. Take any zinc that you're taking with food. This one has 30 milligrams, so it's a higher dose. You could take 2 of the 15 milligrams if you wanted to do that on occasion as well, especially if you have increased your exposure or that sort of thing. So zinc is very important in promoting immune system health as well. Now, last but not least is NAC, N-acetylcysteine, and this is a super important supplement that I've just been learning so much about recently. It's so important in so many ways. And it also happens to support the immune system as well. NAC supports the replenishment of glutathione, which is a very important antioxidant. NAC supports cellular defense and repair, and it can actually reduce the progression from colonization to illness. So that means if you've been exposed to something and it's trying to colonize inside of your body and produce the illness, this can actually interfere with that process and cut it off. It also supports sinus and respiratory health, and also supports the liver and detoxification as well. There was even a study done in rats a while back that showed that the rats actually had fewer influenza-like episodes when they were given NAC. So it's a super great supplement. You can take 1 or 2 of them a day depending on your needs. I think it is crucial to include in your immune support plan. So this is what I have been taking. These are what I think are the best supplements that you can take right now. Now, of course, there are many more out there, and if you do look in the links that I included down in the description, you will see that there are tons of other supplements. And depending on your level of risk, your age, your underlying conditions, and your health, you may want to take more supplements, but I think this is the baseline of what everyone needs to take during this flu and cold season and during the coronavirus pandemic, just to keep ourselves strong and healthy and prepared for whatever we might be exposed to. In the description, there are some links to the Institute for Functional Medicine. They have a lot of great information about other supplements that you might want to add to your regimen. And again, consult your healthcare provider if you do want to talk more about the perfect regimen for you personally. I hope you found this information helpful. I do have a link to my Wellevate Dispensary in the description. So if you did want to purchase any of these supplements that I recommend, please visit that website. All you have to do is enter your email address and you can sign up for your Wellevate account, and then you will see the protocol so that I can share with you all of the information about these supplements, including the dosages. And also, I would like to give you a 15% off discount on your first order. So if you do go ahead and get in there and sign up for the Wellevate Dispensary account, then you will get that 15% off. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today and for taking such good care of yourself. If you have enjoyed this information, make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the little bell so that you get notified of all the episodes to come. And I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Stay healthy, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.